All right, so we just came from the top of Max Patch. I didn't want to film up there because it was pretty windy, but that's the top up there. And from up there you get a 360-degree view of that. So we'll only get about a 180-degree view here, maybe not even that much. It's really spectacular. It's a magical place. And now we got to go down all those stairs to get to the trail. But at least we don't have to climb them. So today's going to be a little convoluted. I left just south of Max Patch where the trail intersects Max Patch Road. And so far the trail's been pretty nice. Left there at 10:30. I'm hiking southbound back to the hostel. So that way when I finish up with this little bit, I will have hiked all the way from Springer Mountain to Hot Springs, about 260 miles or so. And it's been raining all morning. It's just barely drizzling now. Hasn't been a hard rain, but just enough to get you wet. I'm trying to keep moving. So far I've been fairly dry. And yeah, because if you stop, you get a little cold. I'm slack packing. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it's where instead of taking your full backpack with all your gear in there, you just take sort of like a day pack that you might wear to class or something like that, and you just put the bare essentials in there. So I have my headlamp, I have my Garmin, yes, Elizabeth and Tracy, I have my Garmin with me, and I've got some food in my pocket. I've got obviously my phone here, my wallet, and then I've got a liter, and I've got a 3/4 liter bottle of water I cameled up. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that means you just drink a lot of water. So on the way to the trailhead, I drank a liter. So I'm not going to be stopping to do too many videos today because of the I just don't want to get cold. So, but the trail's been really nice, and as you can see, beautiful colors on the trail with the leaves. It's good that it's this beauty, but they can hide a rock or a root, and they can get a little slippery. So far, no trips. Keep my fingers crossed. So I'm about 2/3 of the way through, at least I hope so. And I'm coming up Snowbird Mountain and ran into bear. So this will be the last time that I get to see him. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. It was great hanging out with you.
You have a good.
All right, so I've been hiking up out of the woods on a bald at Snowbird Mountain. That's the way I came from. I'm gonna be heading that way. Shouldn't be too much longer and we'll be off the ball back into the woods again, but this is a little side road actually, that heads up to the top of Snowbird Mountain. It's only about 50 yards maybe off the trail, so I don't mind walking that far for a picture. There's no view today, but look what we have here. It's like a spaceship. Many of you may have seen it if you've watched anybody else hiking, but this is supposed to be some sort of communications tower. I believe it's maybe FAA or something, and supposedly over that way you could get a view. So just pretend like you can see some nice fall colors, and in the interim, that's what you get. So yeah, let's see here. See if we can see something. It says no trespassing using FAA air traffic control. Yep. Okay, so I guess this is what keeps people from landing on Max Patch. Okay, back to the trail. All right, so that's the peak of Snowbird. I don't see any elevation on there. I don't think it's 2007. I think that's when the marker came. And this is kind of interesting. Look what we got down here on the trail. Up ahead, there's a little AT emblem on top of a post. Usually it's just a white blaze on the post to keep you from getting lost, but we've got the AT emblem. I think it looks pretty cool out here with the red foliage and the fog and what have you. Super. All right, so I'm almost back to, or almost to Davenport Gap, which is the road that the hostel is on, and been hiking for about 4.5 hours, just under 4.5 hours, and here's my first view. We got the sun peeking through. You can see a little of the foliage out that way on the mountain behind us, and yeah, I've been hiking in this kind of woods most of the day, so lovely, lovely, lovely. Boy, it's been an awesome day, even though it rained for about the first 3 hours. It's been a great day. So I got some stuff to do to get out of here. All right, almost to the service road. This is probably going to be the last view that I'll get and or record. You can see the clouds hanging up there over the peaks. Got the sun shining back that way. A little hazy over that way. Awesome end to a great day. Goodbye, AT. This has been a great trip. I feel good. I got to get about 105 miles in, so it makes up for getting off the trail earlier. Made it back to the service road. Got to go up this way a little over 1/4 mile or so, and then I've got a hot shower, dry clothes, hot pizza, and a cold beer, in that order. And boy, I feel like I earned it today. I did like 12.8 and right at 5 hours. I wasn't trying to see how fast I could go. I just was trying to keep moving, especially at first to keep from getting cold. So that's, 2.5 miles an hour. And that included stops to talk to people, take a couple videos, and do the necessity of nature, that kind of stuff. So I feel pretty good about today's adventure. The last mile, I just kept going down and down and down. My toes were getting banged into the front of the shoe, and ankles were feeling it, and the knees were definitely feeling it. It was a little rockier the last mile. The terrain the rest of the day was really good. So enough boredom, but that's the AT through the Smokies. All right, so this is the Standing Bear Farm Hostel, about 1/4 mile off the Appalachian Trail at Davenport Gap. I'll give you a quick tour. Everybody has to have some porta-johns. And we got shower over here, which I'm looking forward to. Hope nobody's in there. But the shower is right around that way. And from what I've told already, the hot water. And there's the privy over there if you don't want to do the porta-johns. And you may have seen the greeting party of 4 dogs in the picture. They've been pretty cool. Yeah. Hey, buddy. There's one of them. And here's the bunkhouse. I think you can probably get about, 12 people or so in there. Got a cabin over there. I think it sleeps 6 or 8. And this is the scale. The porch to the bunkhouse. I won't go inside there because there's probably people napping. Don't want to disturb them. This is our common area. Got a little kitchen, microwave coffee maker, which I definitely use the coffee maker in the morning. A pizza oven over there. Burner, I haven't used that yet. Of course, a sink. And a place to sit and eat. And then right out here, they had a fire going last night. I think I may try to enjoy it tonight. And we have a laundry room. You got a dryer, but you have to hand wash your own clothes, which isn't too bad. And then this is the way to the cabin that we're staying in. Up there is the like a storehouse. It's got a bunch of supplies, food, cold drinks, etc. There's the office. They've been pretty nice on this trip for us. And that's where some of the people live that own the place or work here. And then back here is the cabin. There's two of them side by side. And we're staying in it. How's it going, man? We're staying in this one. So we got a little bit of a view here. Sun out the backside. And there's a creek down here that flows underneath of it. And then this is the cabin that we're in. And got a little sitting area out here. I'll show you around in a minute inside. I'll wait till it gets opened up.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm still videoing. So this is what our little cabin looks like. There's a small heater there. Bunch of crap like every hiker has. Got a bed down below that Odie's in. And a bunk that I gotta walk up to get to. My bunk's up there. It's not a big place, but it's better than the bunkhouse, because last night we found out that a bunch of the younger people were up till about midnight. So we definitely got our sleep in here.